Before we start the video, I want to remind you to subscribe if you haven't already. It takes a lot to keep this channel going, so if you enjoy the content and would like to help us make more videos, we would greatly appreciate the support. You can follow us on Patreon, or now you can even click on the Super Thanks button here on YouTube to donate to this channel. The Super Thanks button is just below this video. It's a little heart shape and it says thanks, and you can find a link to our Patreon in the description below this video. Welcome back to the Utah Fishing Channel. In this video, we were invited by Matt Huntington from Right Angle Fishing to participate in a little friendly fishing tournament. There were 3 teams. It was Right Angle Fishing, Team Colorado, and of course us, the Utah Fishing Channel. And the challenge was to see which team could catch the most species of fish within the state of Utah in about 2 days. The rules were you were allowed to go anywhere in the state of Utah. The biggest fish of any given species earns the team that caught it a point, and the team with the most points wins. And then of course we had to catch at least a 6-inch fish to count it for the tournament. It was awesome to get to know Matt Huntington from Right Angle Fishing a little better. If you haven't subscribed to his channel yet and you want more Utah fishing content, then head over to his channel and subscribe. Alright, so it's day 1 of our 2-day fishing challenge. I couldn't get my partner to wake up this morning. It was a little bit too early for him, so I'm going to head out alone, come back and get him later. First place we're going to go is Spanish Fork Reservoir. That's my cameraman, Steve. He's actually my brother. And he doesn't go by Steve. It just sounds like a good cameraman name. He doesn't even like fishing.
You want me in the back, right?
Sure. So we're at our first fishing spot, and we're here to catch a rainbow, because how do you do a fishing competition and not catch a rainbow? Crazy enough, though, check this out. Where'd he go?
Don't slip in, don't slip in.
Lure got snagged.
Dude, it's
Oh,
slippery
there's a
right
fish. So we already got one. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, that's so sad though. Here it goes. We have 1 hour for this spot. I'm hoping we only spend like 20 minutes here. Let's see how it goes. Yes. The smallest fish. It might not even. It has to be 6 inches for it to count at all. So we'll see if this thing even fits the 6-inch category. Oh yeah. Oh yes. 9 inches. We're gonna let him go. Ten and a half. Okay, so we caught 4 rainbows. None of them were massive, but we figure we were catching enough that we can go back later if we need a bigger one. So we're gonna head up the canyon now. We're gonna try to shoot for some cutthroat trout and some brown trout in the same river. Let's see how it goes. They're probably not gonna be huge, but at least we'll get those species on the list. It's just about 8, right? About 8 o'clock?
8:04.
8:04. So we're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. Hey, here we go. Brown trout off the list. Yes, not a huge one, I guess. He felt big for a second, but. Another brown trout, dude. It's bigger. Just over 10, maybe 10 and a quarter.
All right. Happen to head upstream because there's not really anything. We're trying to get cutthroat right now.
Tying another rider fly above the worm. Hoping it's worth it. It's taking a lot of extra time.
Dude.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful fish. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Those jaw slashes. This was worth the stay. Yes! Probably get some lunch really quickly, and we're gonna stop by a tributary to Utah Lake to see if we can catch, sometimes to catch 5 species out of the same pool. So we're hoping to really ramp it up now that we've got the 3 trout that we were shooting for this morning. We're gonna go for all the warm water fish. Largemouth bass, white bass, carp, catfish, crappie, bluegill. We're gonna try to catch a few of those in this pool. Starting to get busy. Ready? Piece number 1, bluegill. Is it 6 inches?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Dude, we got another bluegill. It might be big. Oh my gosh, it's bigger. 8 1/4. Did you get a good picture of that? Last one? What's the record? That's a good size one. What was their record?
I don't remember.
11 inches. Yes! Largemouth bass. Not the biggest, but not bad.
He's on! He's on! Woo-hoo!
He's over 22. We gotta get him.
Take it out!
Unfortunately, on day 2 of the challenge, I only had about 4 hours to fish, so I decided to pick one location where I could catch lots of different species of fish. I decided to head up to Joe's Valley Reservoir, where you have the possibility of catching a different strain of cutthroat trout, splake, rainbow trout, tiger trout, chub, and if you're super lucky, you might even get a tiger muskie. Comes another one. It's just beautiful. Well, this one might be the 14. Lost track of that. Please be at least a different species, would you? Just caught another splake. This one's a little bigger. Not massive, but bigger. Okay, probably should have done this earlier, but that's enough cutthroat and splake. It's time to focus, really focus on some muskie. I know I probably should have done that earlier in the day, but I was having way too much fun with those trout. I'll give it a try. Here's a muskie right there. The fishing at Joe's Valley was pretty great. As far as the trout fishing went, I was not lucky enough to catch a muskie, although I did see several. The right angle fishing team ended up winning this tournament, and some of the species they caught that we didn't catch were mountain whitefish, black crappie, bullhead catfish, carp, perch, tiger trout, and smallmouth bass. Anyway, I hope that gives you an idea of just how many species of fish you can catch in Utah. It was awesome to do this little fishing challenge with friends. It was awesome to meet Matt Huntington from Right Angle Fishing. He really knows what he's doing. So again, if you like Utah fishing content, then go over to the Right Angle Fishing channel and subscribe. Thanks again for watching our video.